Clear some space. In the chat. All right. So I'm officially back doing live readings again. So hopefully this ends up being the right time for people. Jenny Farmer, hello. Welcome in. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. I'm just getting set up right now. I'm gonna pin my message. LA. Hi. All right, let's see. Jenny Farmer. Somebody came to our job looking for my roommate, but we don't know who it was. Who is looking for my roommate and why? All right, so that is a very specific question, and I will pull cards to try and bring insight to the situation, but obviously, at the end of the day, tarot is not an all-knowing system, but it does tune into energy. So let's give it a try. Who is looking for my roommate and why? Ah, thank you. We got the Three of Pentacles. The Neptune card. Okay. Just say whatever you see. You got this. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate the encouragement. And the King of Cups. I mean, it looks like someone who was trying to like work together with your roommate, or like make amends, or see eye to eye. The Seven of Pentacles. I do think it is someone that's not, hopefully not like forceful about things, and they're like stuck in a certain physical, financial situation, but they're just sort of patient with it. So, for example, if they're looking for roommates, they're wondering if that's like what the situation is about. Let's see. Somebody came to our job looking for my roommate, but we don't know who it was. But they were able to find your workplace, but you don't know who it was. And your roommate doesn't know who it was either? Because I'm also getting like the Page of Swords on the back of the deck. I just kind of keep getting the vibe that it's someone who's trying to like come up with some sort of like plan with your roommate. Because the Three of Pentacles kind of is like a roommate card. Yeah, that's so strange. How do they know? I would be a little spooked, to be honest. I get spooked by stuff where I'm like, what? But yeah, determination, lone wolf, happiness, infinite possibilities. Who is this person? Boundaries. Your roommate is spooked. Does your roommate have like an ex type of a thing, like a someone from their love life, or like a connection that they like had to cut ties with, where that person did not want to cut ties with them? Sounding like someone she knows. Yeah. Nobody really recognized them, and the description isn't familiar. So strange. Also, that is so odd because so I was just kind of like not looking through memory lane, but I made like, well, I didn't make a new Instagram, but I was accessing an old one that I never really used. And because it's like basically a fresh account and doesn't have like followers and followings and any posts or even like a picture really, it's still like recommending like people. So it's like recommending a bunch of people from my past. And there's this person from my past who looks way different. Um, but yeah, sister-in-law was her old roommate. Yeah, I wonder if it could be her then. Wow. Maybe the person looks different now. Yeah, I think it's highly likely. Obviously, this person knows your roommate. And yeah, I'll do a reading on Brittany's energy towards you, LA, as well. But yeah, I've got like boundaries reversed, depression. Oops. Yeah, and like, yeah, boundaries kind of changing, and attachment. So this could be someone that like uh crossed boundaries before, and maybe because they don't have a really good way of contacting each other now, that this person is trying to. And I do think it's like there's attachments there and probably regrets about the way things were handled, but that they may have actually like grown and they want to change the state of the relationship or the connection. But yeah, this is making sense. You're welcome. Yeah, I think it's a good likelihood that it could be her. Because obviously, there's like salesmen people where they like don't know the person, but by like mailing address, they ask for someone. I don't think it's that. I think this is someone who actually knows your roommate. Satellite wormhole. It is someone who seems deeply like attached to your roommate, that like had a strong attachment or connection with your roommate at some point before like whatever things have changed. Katie, hi, thank you so much. Wow. Hi, Jasmine. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. So I am going to prioritize donations, but I am doing free readings. So I'll get to LA's question, to Jasmine's question. And yeah, thank you for getting a reading from me, Jenny. That is a really interesting question, too. Makes sense to be spooked. I think, like, in terms of like advice for your roommate, we've got like the comment card, which is I think to like wait, maybe like don't give out the information perhaps, because I feel like if things are meant to work out with whoever that person is, it should be at a time where your roommate actually feels like making amends with whoever it could be. I feel like if they figured out who it was exactly and got that contact, they would regret it. Or they'd be like, I don't know, maybe just not quite ready. I think some cycles would repeat about boundaries getting crossed. It just seems like it wouldn't be the right time, even though whoever is clearly wondering where your roommate's at seems ready or wants to do this. I think possibly your roommate is being advised, like maybe they're still healing from whoever this is about. That's just like general advice, but at the end of the day, tarot is entertainment purposes only, of course. But yeah, thank you so much for the donation, Katie. That means a lot to me. Let's see. Could you please see Jordan's current thoughts in regards to us? We broke up. I just wonder what he's thinking about, or did he move on? Okay. So what are Jordan's current thoughts in regards to the connection? A lot of Mia. Hi. Welcome back. The Emperor card. Okay, I'm getting the vibe that perhaps he's moved on. The Ten of Cups. Yeah, looking ahead when it comes to love. Uranus, yeah. The Emperor could be read, one of two ways, of course. Just wondering what he's thinking about. He is thinking about relationships, though. He is thinking about, like, passion, romance, intimacy, Two of Pentacles, finding, like, still wanting a partnership, basically. In terms of, this is about what he's thinking about, or current thoughts in regards to you guys. So I'd say he's trying to move on. Like, he hasn't given up on love, but I don't think he's able to. I think it's like logically, practically, he's like, we broke up. This is what we're supposed to do. I'm supposed to find someone now. But like emotionally, I think passion-wise and how close the two of you perhaps got, it's probably not just easy for him to walk away from it. I feel like every time he tries walking away, he just ends up in this like labyrinth, kind of circling back, thinking about you again. That's what I'm kind of getting from these cards. And the Three of Pentacles, yeah. Someone who, honestly, if was given the chance, would probably, like, go back to this connection with you. So I feel like it's possible that you were the one who wanted to break up, or who initiated breaking up. That's what I'm getting. Absolutely, Mia. Yes. He gives up and comes back. Let's get advice for you in that case, for in terms of what you want. Oh, he did? Okay, so then the Emperor. Let's get advice. Galaxy, community, diversity, contributions. Yeah, can I ask why? Like, was there a reason? In no contact. Three of Wands, communication. The advice coming through is to find someone who then matches this description, though, of someone who, like, actually doesn't, like, who can't just, like, forget about you because of kids. Doesn't want more kids, and you have 3. Yeah, I say let this guy go, because if you guys want different things out of life, I think that could explain why, even though he's moving forward, and this is what makes sense practically, emotionally, he's still drawn to you. And I think, like, would basically still put, like, some sort of effort. But I think just the fact of wanting different things in life, he's probably going to hold himself back from his true desires. I just think you deserve better than that. I think you deserve someone who wants the same things and can, like, go all in on the relationship, regardless of what your life situation is, or like who is in your life in terms of kids, family, friends, whatever it may be. That's just how I feel. Like, I feel if I had a partner that wasn't okay with my relationships with, like, my siblings and like animals and my lifestyle, it just wouldn't work. Will he give in and come back? Will Jordan give in and come back? Venus, beauty, love. I think if you really wanted to, like, bring someone in, like seduce, like romantically, and like play the long game and everything like that over time, I'd say like you've probably been able to do that with this connection before. I feel like Jordan probably hasn't wanted like any more kids in his life, but in terms of like the relationship with you, still like would come back sometimes. So I'm oddly getting like that it's very well possible. 5 of Wands, but I think it's a cycle. I think the same challenges and conflicts and clashes would occur. But anything is possible in life where like people can do the opposite and break a cycle instead or change. But yeah, this is what I'm getting in the 6 of Cups. So I'm getting a lot of like, yeah, I feel like more or less it's pretty easy for you guys to like keep getting back involved with each other, but I keep wondering if he just wants different things out of like life and a relationship, if it's like really gonna work out. But that's not my call to make, of course. I think it's different for everyone. So yeah, if I were to just answer based off of like the question itself, I would say it is very likely that he'll probably give in and return to this connection. But with the Strength card, it's like that could be over a long course of time. So that's what I have as the reading. Let me know if you have any other question. And then, yeah, we can keep revisiting, but I'm gonna scroll up. I'm gonna answer LA's question, and Mia, like, drop your question as well. So what is Brittany's energy towards me? Wow. What is Brittany's energy towards me? The 2 of Pentacles. So I think those kinds of connections, we never really forget about them. They're never really over. So, and then Knight of Cups. I think on some level, your Brittany, I'm assuming is your ex-best friend, still feels deeply about you. And actually, there is still a space for you in her heart. That's what I'm getting is Brittany's energy towards you. And the Wheel of Fortune. And it may just be with the right effort and like if you are in a different place in life where you are actually wanting to invite that energy back into your life, even if it's just like to have good terms or like closure, I do think you might find good fortune when doing that, LA. So that's what I've got for you. Thank you. You're welcome, Katie. All right. And thank you for donating. It means a lot to me. It supports the channel and it really goes a long way. Regarding love, yes. So that's what I'm getting. Jasmine, I hope you're still here. Want to know, how does James feel about me? I'm just going to go ahead and grab a different deck. I'll probably circle back to the same deck, honestly. It's been working really well for me. I've been really enjoying the cards and the messages from it. Alrighty. The 10 of Cups. Oh, and let me... It should be changing. Oh, okay. I was looking at my live stream and I was like, huh, the question didn't change, but the live stream was, for some reason, from 15 minutes back. So there we go. So yeah, we've got the 10 of Cups for how does James feel about you, the Page of Pentacles. This could be that someone is an earth sign, but also the Page of Pentacles could be signaling that like James maybe feels like building a real relationship with you, or is thinking about the potential of that and getting started, like with getting to know you. It just kind of depends on what your dynamic is with this person. But I am getting that they want to play a supportive role in your life. Like they are more of a supportive energy is what I'm getting. And the 6 of Pentacles, reciprocity. But I'm thinking the question is, has it been fair? And I think that's up to you to decide, and up to how the dynamic has gone, how it's played out. Because obviously when we read energy on paper, a lot of things can sound pretty good. Obviously, when put into reality or into practice, that may be different. But the energy I'm getting for how James feels about you is that they want to make more effort and put in an equal exchange of effort with you. Just broke up a few months, but I know he still cares about me. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this person still wants to try. I know he still cares about you. Yeah, and play some sort of supportive role in the end. The Hermit card. I do think they're taking this alone time to grow. And then is there any like final message about how James feels about you, what he wants to do moving forward in terms of the connection? 2 of Pentacles. It feels like you guys are still kind of close. And the 4 of Pentacles, and yeah, not really wanting to let go of the connection regardless of breaking up. So yeah, it seems like you guys either ended on good terms, or that's how James feels and wants. He wants good terms when it comes to this relationship or connection with you. And we got a lot of Pentacles. Literally, it was pretty much all Pentacles other than the 10 of Cups. So obviously there's still like pure love there. And I'd say that James possibly is still in love, but it may just depend on like sexuality, like on if that works between the two of you in terms of romantic love. But overall, we've got the Page of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, number 9, the Hermit, which is also like Virgo's energy, which is an earth energy. And then we've got the 2 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. So I get this person's like still wants to be close in the physical world, still have you like somehow in their life where you're able to still reconnect in the future, regardless of what happens or where you end up. So that's what I'm getting is how James feels about you. And that because these are the beginning steps, I don't think James moved very, very far yet. But obviously, over the course of a long time, you both will end up in, very unique places in life, since we're all kind of just free spirits doing what we want, or going in whatever directions that we all go. At this time, I'm thinking that you guys are still in close proximity. Yeah. And then now it just depends on what do you want and what kind of boundaries work if you want this person in your life as well. The Four of Swords. And I think like you've been taking this time to rest and to really think on it and to think about how close do you still want to be with this person. Hopefully that's what I'm getting. Queen of Cups. I think there is a lot of love, obviously, but just like in terms of for your own self-care, you might be really logically thinking about that. Oh, welcome back, Ellie. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad you were able to find the part where I did a reading on, I think, Brittany. Yeah. And I'm getting at the moment, there's like Seven of Swords on the back of the deck. So I'm getting like, regardless of how you feel or want things, I think at this time, you're still maybe going to be putting up space. I think you yourself might be still needing space from this person. But obviously you still care and you have a lot of feelings. But you might just be trying to take more care of yourself at this time and focus on some important tasks. And that's what I'm getting. But yeah, I think at the end of it all, listen to your heart. Your heart knows whatever it wants to do. Wow. You're welcome, Jasmine. Thank you for getting a reading from me. And welcome in, everybody. So next up is Mia and Info Entertainment 999, and then Alt Air 30. Ah, thank you. Yes, sweetness is my strong suit. All right. And then Mia, did you have a specific question or just a reading regarding love? Okay, 1 second. I'll pull some cards anyway. I won't flip them over yet, but yeah. I'm visualizing like a lot of cards though, and like a circle of space. Yeah. Like this. What mindset to have, or because I'm still processing things from the past but wanting to welcome the new. That is totally a-okay. That describes a lot of my love life as well. Yes. Yeah, I feel like we're on a similar wavelength there. So what mindset to have? We've got the High Priestess. Yeah, being open-minded and also relying on your own wisdom, your own insight. Discernment is actually the word I'm trying to think of. There we go. That would be the question. And then we've got the Eight of Wands. To move forward, definitely moving forward, even though it's difficult. I think when still process things from the past, obviously when we just can't move forward, or when we like just don't feel like it, or we get really emotional or whatever we need to process that, where we're like, I don't want to actually put myself out there. Obviously, trust that feeling and take that time, of course. Like, you don't have to force anything. But I do think, like, at those times where you're like, when you're like, okay, I'm willing and wanting to meet somebody new and to find someone who knows my worth, where it just like works and everything, definitely like pushing forward at that time is coming through. Five of Swords. And yeah, that sounds difficult overall because I do think we beat ourselves up because we end up in a lot of social circumstances when we do start meeting people, and either we end up wondering why we acted a certain way around someone or like put out energy, or we wonder why we like had to go through that date or anything like that. So I'm just kind of like looking at the cards of the process. King of Wands, though, I do think like it's pretty miraculous though. You can find some pretty respectful people though through that journey. I do think just when you know you just want love and you just want to find someone who's like sweet and that like you vibe, basically feels like a best friend, but there's romance too, and just like mutual feelings and efforts and like all the respect and stuff that we finally have gotten to the point of understanding, you know what, I do deserve the best. And like all of that, I forgot where I was going with that. Basically the King of Wands is signaling that like you do find those people, basically. The Temperance card. And yeah, and finding even like really, really, really cool people, you'll see that they still have a lot of issues of their own. But I genuinely think like you end up healing or growing through it in the long run. You do end up kind of learning some things when you get that validating experience. Even if it's like a really, like I'll share a story, which is that like at a time that I was separated from my partner, I was trying to move on, meet new people. I did eventually meet someone who's really, really, really cool as a person. And we had like everything in common in terms of like general interests. And maturity level was pretty high in the understanding, but in the end, they just were not a very committal person. And it was a very short lasting. Like we ended up having like good communication and everything, but it was like we were in each other's lives through like text for like about a month. Like it was very short lasting, but I do look back at that time and it was very validating meeting someone who was able to at least practice good communication even if they weren't everything that I was looking for, you know? So that's what I'm getting with like King of Wands and the Temperance card. That's like the message. Just Jazz, hello, hi. And then we've got the Six of Wands, and I think you will find success through uh, that kind of connection. Because regardless of that one connection, I am in a relationship currently with someone where we do have like communication, efforts, mutual feelings, all of those things. So you do find success through it, in my opinion. Eight of Swords, and then yeah, I do kind of get this is like your past, as you brought up the Four of Wands. I feel like you've just got certain blockages in terms of your mindset right now, but that generally I think you've seen a lot of kind of like physical or energetic. There's been a lot of synchronicities that come through that are showing that you're like not just doomed or like destined to never meet like a really solid connection. Like you've been getting a lot of signs and synchronicities showing that it's not all just going to be doom and gloom like that. That like you're getting somewhere, that something is lining up, someone perhaps, is lining up where you can actually work together in a harmonious way. And I do think it's going to be someone where they are kind of like similar spot as you in life, maybe similar age. We don't have to be the same age as another person in love, of course. But in my opinion, for myself, it helps a lot when they are kind of like in your age range, just so it's like you feel like you can go on this journey together. But that's not how it feels to everyone, so that's okay. But that's kind of what I'm getting is what you're looking for. You want someone that feels like similar spot in life as you, where you can encourage each other to like uh, go for your each other's dreams, be like supporters of each other, um, and both still be like independent people. Yeah. So that's what I'm getting for you, Mia. I hope that resonates. Um, just jazz. Can you tell me what's going on? Partner's by 33. I'm a Cancer, and is he betraying me behind my back? So yeah, I will look at your reading, just jazz. I think there's only a couple other people that want a reading that are here first. And so I'm gonna do their reading real quick. But yeah. His name is Marcus. You're welcome, Mia. Yay. And thank you for returning and getting another reading from me. And I'm pretty sure you're an Aquarius. Yay. Thank you for your understanding, Just Jazz. Yeah. I should be able to get to everyone in a timely manner. And everyone here, if you want to take the time to like this video, that is appreciated. Yay! Yeah. I was near 100% sure that I remembered your sun sign. You're welcome. Yeah, it does. It takes a lot to be in kind of the right energy for me to go live. There was a time, especially in January, where I was like, just do it. Like, I need to, I should, it's important. But I wasn't doing too well internally at that time. I'm doing much better now. So I definitely feel a lot more aligned and like uh, in a really good space to do readings and to go live. So yeah, I appreciate your understanding. Yeah, you seem very, very sweet. Just jazz. Alrighty, I'm gonna scroll up real quick. What's coming in regards to my travel to another country? What country do I see you moving to? That's a good question. Nighttime. Have a good night then. Yes, you're welcome. And thank you. I will. And I'll see you next time, Mia. And yeah, let me know if and when love life really moves forward for you, because I'm a big fan of love working out for people. You're welcome, 999. So what's coming in regards to your travel to another country? Queen of Swords. I think you've maybe have made up your mind, or you need to make up your mind about where to travel. Alrighty, yes, looking forward to next time then. It's been working for you? Yes. I honestly agree. I can kind of relate to that. Then we have the Seven of Swords. What's coming in regards to your travel? Yeah, I'm getting like to kind of keep your plans close. Maybe there's been people like negative energy or toxic perhaps energy that has been very controlling, wanting to know what you're doing, who you're with, where are you going, like kind of like a control over your life type of energy, wants to know information about you type of a thing. I'm not sure if that's like true or not. Will you be able to pursue it? I'm getting yes. I'm getting the Queen of Swords is like logically when you really think about it, you're like, yeah, there's like best case scenario where I could really make my dream come true. Okay. I'm sad, but I'm glad that resonates. Because like, yeah, no, you shouldn't. No one should have ever had to experience that kind of treatment in this world. But yeah, Ace of Swords. I think clarity is a big thing here. I do think you've found a lot of clarity that it's actually quite possible for you to make a lot of things happen in life. And that had you had the proper support system, that you would have been definitely maybe farther along in the things that you wanted to experience in life. Worthwhile for my family. Hi, NC. Yeah, absolutely. I'll get to your question as soon as I finish my current readings. I know I can make it worthwhile for my family over there. Wow. I think if you have like work experience and maybe degrees and all the like playing by the rules of this world stuff, if you happened to get those things in this world, be able to get a visa. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. I think it's possible. Obviously, this world is not like balanced and fair, you know? So, oh, and my internet is, speaking of unbalanced and unfair, yeah, my internet is sort of crashing a little bit right now. Just give it a second. It should hopefully boost back up. But in terms of like getting a visa, yeah, glitchy. That's a good word for my internet and my screen. So I'm looking at it as well. The Justice card, yeah, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, I think Eight of Pentacles and Justice. That like, I think if you look into the like how to get it going, applications and whatnot, I think like this is a big if because it's different for everybody, but I do think you'll be able to get it and be able to travel. And then I think depending on the place that you're thinking of, there's probably job security for you. Six of Pentacles. I think wherever you are in life is a system designed to make it feel as though you aren't like able to reach the destination you want to actually go to. But I think if you took the actual steps, you would prove that system wrong and you would break through that kind of reality and you would make it there. So that is what I'm getting for you. Just Jazz, can I change my question? Yeah. Yeah. We can do whatever you change your question to. And if I get to everyone and there's people who want another question, I'm happy to answer. But that's what I'm getting for you, 999. Confusing, hard. Yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of maybe not in the same boat as you, but I'm really wanting to move to a new place. And everything is barring me from doing it. Okay, sounds good, Jazz. Yeah, we can do that question then. The one that you still had. Can cards say countries? I think there are other readers who maybe that's how it works for them, but for me, no. Like I won't be able to know which country because I just think like life, like I can't read someone else's mind, but that's how it is for me. And I think like location is too sensitive of a subject, where I feel like it's not my place to claim what place is a good location to go to. You're welcome. But as a final card, I split the deck and we got the Six of Swords, which is someone literally traveling on a boat and going somewhere that's supposed to be more peaceful with calmer waters. And the King of Swords, you do keep getting air energy. So either you are like an air sign, or you've been thinking a lot about this and planning a lot and wanting to know like literally the answers. You want the answers like brought to you into your mind. But I do think you're going to have to do the research and grow financially somehow to like go travel to places and see how you feel in the place. I just think it's going to be the place that you've always wanted to go anyway, ever since you were little. There's a good chance of that. But that's not like a guarantee. Like, I'm not saying it has to be that. I'm just saying like it'll be somewhere when you're there. It just makes sense. Yeah. You're welcome, 999. Hi, Stara. Yeah. And to everyone who's wishing that like readings from me or from any tarot reader could be like real specific and be just like tell you the answer, I can relate. And I hope you all find those answers. Just this is my view on tarot. I do think this is just kind of how tarot readings and psychic abilities do kind of work. There are people who try and tune into just kind of like specifics on what their intuition is telling them. But as a Pisces, I just feel way more open-ended about things. Yeah. But I do think there are other people who can try and get pinpoint and more specific. But I still think at the end of the day, it is that there's no one here who knows the future or knows what is the right answer for you, which makes life difficult and scary. But I think we've all got this. Thank you, Stara. Yes, I do have donations links down in the description box below. Yeah, tarot is energy. And I feel like life has meaning, which is the sensations that we're feeling. Changes every day. Yeah. What we want, where we're wanting to go, where our soul is feeling drawn to. Yeah, it just changes. It really does. And when the soul feels confused as to where exactly to go, it's gonna just take a journey to find it, to find where that like safe space is. How did I learn tarot? That's a good question. I just like did. Maybe not the best answer, but it's definitely a Pisces answer. I'd say most Pisces just tend to just do stuff. But I got started in 2018. Yeah, I'll try sharing about like how I got into tarot and how it went for me. That message. Oh, okay. Actually, I changed my question. Okay, yeah, Altair, go ahead and drop your new question below. Hi, P. Welcome. Differ from what we want may differ from what the universe will give. That's also well said. Yeah. NC. My mom is a Pisces and she can read. She's very intuitive. Thank you, Jazz. Yeah, it is really cool. Pisces does tend to be a natural at a lot of things. Alrighty. What does JJ feel about me? Not in contact. You're welcome, 999. And I'm looking forward to us getting to travel and go to where we want to go. The wheel card. Not in contact. And then the King of Pentacles reversed. So I could be off Altair 30, but I'm getting like JJ might be like, in terms of how they feel about you, is that maybe this situation has come to a close in their life, but that if things are like meant to work out, that like maybe they would return. But I'm getting like it's possible that they're kind of open to like moving on perhaps, but I never want to say that this is definitely the case for people. Everyone's situation is different. We have the Three of Pentacles. Cancerian, she is a Taurus. The King of Wands. Yeah, I think if this person just sort of like moved forward and kind of left, they're probably gonna just keep doing that, is what I think. I do think the energy is like a very like sure energy. How do they feel about you? Let's just get a card on that. Death, rebirth. I think this is just how they are, kind of free-spirited in a way. So I think like what I'm picking up on is that possibly JJ's feelings is like no hard feelings, but I'm going off this way and I'm experiencing life and just kind of like seeing what's out there. So that is what I'm getting. But I don't think they have negative feelings about you. Seven of Pentacles, and then the Ten of Wands. And then I feel like this person just might need a lot of growing, and they're honestly very focused in on themselves type of a thing. That's what I think. Hi, Canso you. But yeah, the Wheel of Fortune to me does also signal that if you end up finding each other again and wanting to reconnect at that time, that you could do that. But it's kind of like a randomness. You're welcome. Hi, Kiss JG. Alrighty. Let me see. Did reading for Jasmine, for Mia, just Jazz. His name is Marcus. So, can you tell me what's going on? Oh yeah, and anyone who donates, let me know, and we will go ahead and prioritize your reading. And yeah, you get a shout out basically, and you have my thanks. Can you tell me what's going on in my current partner's mind? He's a Gemini. He's 33. I'm a Cancer. And is he betraying me behind my back? We've got the Three of Cups. And the Lover's card. Honestly, like, I feel like while it's not my place, so like, don't base this all completely on what I say. And I usually say, like, trust your partner. But also trust yourself and trust what you know. because Three of Cups and the Lovers can kind of signal that there's like flirting more among like other connections, like friends. Like Three of Cups is like three is a crowd, like type of thing. But that doesn't mean that that's absolutely what's happening. We got Family Matters. And forgiveness. But I do think like if he has like a family, also we can't just base off of someone's family background, like, oh, if they had parents or if they had a screwed up childhood, now they're gonna have us replay those cycles in their own relationship. There's no guarantee of that, but I do think people do tend to repeat cycles that they were forced to grow up with. So if you grew up in like a harmful environment, or like his like the role models that he had for like romance and love and relationships wasn't a good role models, then like those lessons that were bad lessons tend to stick in people. Yeah, he's distant, but then he comes back. Infatuation. When he comes back, are you guys like really intimate and very close? Hi, H. Yeah, I am still taking questions. Just know that there's kind of a list going on right now for free readings, but donations take priority. So if you're interested in that, you can check the description for donation links. But if you are willing to wait, you can drop your question and I will try and get to everybody. Sign you up. Alrighty. That makes sense. Yeah, so let's get... Is there any sort of betrayal going on? Ace of Pentacles. I think... And the Magician. I think like having a fresh start. I think what matters here is that there's a breach of trust. Not necessarily that your partner has done anything, 10 of Cups, but just that like closing off, shutting you out. Like relationships don't really work that well when a person can be close and intimate and then suddenly distant and disappear. Now, loving and accepting people, regardless of what issues they have and what they're going through, is important, of course. But I do think that's kind of more of the vibe that I get for this person. I don't think that they're doing anything untrustworthy, but I like in terms of like something unfaithful or like in real, like, but lately he's been acting weird. Yeah. But I think it's the trust though, and the like coping mechanisms that he's probably learned through life now that are not beneficial to having an open, honest relationship. So yeah, JC, hey. I think Jaleesa, right? But yeah, so that's what I'm getting. And then like let's just kind of like get some messages of like what might help with your situation. Motivation. I think taking that initiative and like kind of like saying like, hey, can we take time? I mean, it depends on how your relationship works for you and how you want to go about communicating. But I think finding that time to sort of encourage and motivate. Obviously, it's not your responsibility to make another person be respectful or mature or understanding, all that stuff. But you can still motivate another and see if they're wanting to make those action steps with you. Glad we're on the same page because you tell them you already do make those efforts. I think you said you're a Cancer, right? So I was like, you probably do this kind of thing where you take that initiative and you create that safe space. To him lately. Disbelief, motivation, disbelief. I think, like, nobody is perfect, obviously. So it makes sense that when you are going through stuff as well, that you also may respond or react or lash out or, have some challenges of your own, determination. But in terms of what will help is, push through the disbelief, because I feel like right now it's too soon to say that, like, any sort of real trust has been completely broken. I think this is just kind of like maybe a rough patch. I know that sounds cliche. He's just scared to take a leap. Yeah. Yeah. So for myself, for the sake of love, I would assume the best case scenario, which is that, like, he hasn't done anything, and that that these are just like coping mechanisms from childhood, basically, that are now backfiring, that maybe he needs to work through, basically. So I think if you're still okay with the relationship, as long as, like, he hasn't betrayed you and you're okay with kind of just the way he is, then, and like with, like, that you can understand the situation from a loving place, I do think that, like, maybe things are okay. That's what I'm getting. But yeah. And sometimes we just need more time to decide or to feel out a situation with someone. So I think as long as there's still happy times between the two of you, then things might be okay. So I hope that helps. Whoa. Okay, cool. Wow. I like that arrow on the target. Balance. Yeah. I'm like looking for a balanced approach in this situation right now between pessimism and unconditional love. Because, yeah, this is the pessimism card. So, yeah, that's what I've got. The bullseye. Yeah, that's what it's called. Bullseye. Or hit the mark. Wish my chair didn't squeak so much, but it's okay. And his name is Marcus. Yeah, I kind of get like an honest vibe from this person that that just happens. Like, there's times where they're really, really there, social, present, bubbly, maybe fun. And then other times when they're just like not, when they're like distant and like looks like they're spaced out or like sad almost, but like they're not saying they're sad, that they're saying they're the same and that they're fine, but they're clearly different. And let me know if that sounds like him at all, because yeah, that's kind of a vibe. That I think, like, kind of Gemini energy I've sort of noticed. Um, yeah. Way too honest. He holds nothing back. Love him, but I don't like his drinking when he goes through stuff. And I don't want him ruining himself. Yeah. Yeah, I think, like, people working through perhaps harmful or potentially destructive habits is very important. I definitely have those of my own that I need to still work through. I think everyone on some level has stuff to work through. But yeah, I'm gonna have a little bit of dark chocolate and then some water, and I'm going to continue forward with the next reading. And C is next. Everyone wondering what the list is. We've got NC, P, who's asked, has my crush noticed me? Can so you, and Kiss, JG, and H. So that's kind of the order. And JC, Julissa, I think. Yes. I just read your, yeah, it's you. Cool. Ah, I missed you too. I like when I come back onto the channel. I want to have more energy for this in the future as well. Reese's with Lace chips. That sounds good. Not gonna lie. Secret addiction. H. I'm a Gemini, can confirm. Yeah. I like to not like create a set in stone, this is what a zodiac sign 1,000,000% means, like stereotypes and boxes. But at the same time, there are kind of some like archetypes that I kind of do see in all the zodiac signs. So yeah. Hi Jenny, welcome in. I'll get to your reading when I can. No worries, Stara. If I want to take a moment to look at all the readings again, I'll let you know, and then like I'll say them again. I just kind of like scrolled through, but I think I'm okay for now. Yeah. And I'm just gonna do really quick readings for everyone right now. But if you donate, we can do a more in-depth reading. Also, I want to let everyone know that I am opening up my schedule again to be more readily available for personal readings, like private ones. So if you want to email my Gmail account to book a private reading with me, you can absolutely do that. And I usually get back to whoever books a reading with me, depending on my schedule and my energy, within a few days. But it can, of course, it could end up being even as soon as the same day. But yeah. So let's see. All right. And you're welcome, Jazz. And I love Cancer sign energy, by the way. Yeah. People are wondering my chart. I am a Pisces sun, a kind of Aries Pisces cusp moon. Yeah, it's pretty interesting that my moon sign happens to kind of be on the cusp, but it's an Aries moon officially and a Cancer rising. So yeah, I really like Cancer signs. All right. How is Charles feeling about me after seeing me today? Also, I'm going to give it a second because I can see that my screen is getting pixelated again. So I'll just pull a few cards for NC. How is Charles feeling about seeing me today? Let's grab that card. And let's grab this card and this card. The Empress, really good. The Eight of Pentacles, like progress, and the Judgment card, and a lot of clarity and like confirmation that this is moving forward. This person, okay, actually really wants to put this effort into. So I think this person is surprised that you actually showed up for him, and maybe vice versa. I think you were both, when you met up, were like, wow, like you seem like a real person who's actually wanting to try like meeting up, and you have like a real interest in me. There's maybe like surprise factor. That's what I'm getting, is how you and Charles maybe feel after seeing each other. If it was a good interaction anyway. I'm just kind of like getting, this was like a decisive meeting. Remember, I love you. Virgo Sun, Aries Moon, Cancer Rising. That's like other half of me type of energy because Pisces, Virgo, two sides of the same coin, and then Aries Moon, Cancer Rising. You probably face some similar challenges with your chart, like very, very peaceful energy, but also have really, really strong feelings where your pain can, if your surrounding space doesn't know how to handle or alleviate or be more therapeutic or know how to help, things can get worsened and things can go from extreme to more like exponentially. Let me know if you relate to that, Jaleesa, because that's what it's like for me. Yeah. Hi, Benita. Hi. What are AJ's true intentions towards me? Okay. Yeah, we'll do that reading as well. There's not too many people that I've got on the list currently. I feel like there's about 4 or 5 now. I think. And you can be socially awkward too, right? Oh, yeah. I feel like I am. It's like I have a charisma factor, I feel, but how my body honestly feels and how I honestly feel is that socially awkwardness where I'm like, I feel like I'm good at socialness, but that like I don't know. I want to say that like I hate it, but I also don't. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, NC, I hope that resonates with you. Hopefully you're still here. And a few other cards for how Charles is feeling after seeing you today. We've got strength, balance, and what is this? Ego at play. Broken up, and this was the first time hanging out together in weeks. I see. Yeah. I think this showed a sign that you both still care about each other then, and that you're still willing to work on things even though a breakup did occur. I think this is an on and off type of connection where it's like when things are going really good, it feels like it's indestructible. But then as soon as bad things start happening, no matter how small, it's like you just become undone. I personally feel like those are one of the most unfair connections ever. Like that it feels really unfair for those types of connections to not work out. So in my opinion, as long as it feels like safe enough to try again or to make efforts to still have that kind of person in your life, that generally it's worth it. I think this is someone who may be worth it. Even if there's been those times where this person's let you down. You don't deserve for someone to let you down, but I think if this person could choose to be perfect for you, he would. But that's obviously a very high bar, and I know that's like not necessarily what we are wanting out of a person. So, yeah, it sounds difficult, but I think it's not quite over yet. I feel like possibly there could be a rebuilding of things, and that like life is going to be a lifelong journey. So we mess up, we hurt each other, and sometimes we make up, sometimes we don't. I kind of am seeing life through this perspective lately, just because it's like there's way too much pressure that we have to do the right answer in this world when there is no right answer. Love should be one of the situations in life that doesn't really have a set of rules. In fact, everything in life shouldn't really have a set of rules. So yeah, that is what I'm getting. Jaleesa, it all makes sense now. I can't believe this. Yeah, I'm like, what is your Chiron? Do you know what your Chiron is or your North Node? Let me know. My Mars is in Virgo. My Chiron is in Scorpio. My North Node is in Virgo again. It's very, very interesting. I really like my chart. I've been trying to make the most of it. Hi, Sherry. Welcome back. So yeah, but the Empress as well, and the Eight of Pentacles and the Judgment. I think James felt really, really good seeing you after a long time. It feels like, oh, you still care about me. This is still important to you. And that gives James clarity on like, okay, like perhaps still trying to meet again. Really depends on both people too. But I think like sometimes when someone's like made up their mind of like, oh, like no, I'm not wanting to do this again. I feel like if you are like determined and you're like, no, like let's do it. Like, cause yeah. Sometimes the person can be like, okay. I think if you're that close with a person, you kind of have a right to express those thoughts and feelings. So, had a good time. That's good. Yeah. But obviously, yeah, it just depends on what you want. It really does seem like it was a good time. It really does feel like you sort of created like a transformation in the connection for the more positive, that where the state of the connection is at is now in a better state than where it was before. So that's what I think. You're welcome, NC. Hi, Amira. How do I find that out? When is my birthday? My birthday is March 9th, March squared. Yeah. So I will send you a link. The website I like to use for my chart, it doesn't have like everything per se, but it's astro.com. So here's the link that I use. You're also able to like store like a bunch of charts if you want to put other people's birthdays and things. March squared. Yes, thank you, Benita. That tells me you might be a fan of math. Yeah. Woo! Wow, my birthday. Woohoo! Anyway, happen if I have this look, but it's a light-skinned girl version from listening to sound on YouTube with affirmations, which is subliminals. Yeah, Amira, if you could, let me know. Like, I'll be honest, I don't fully understand your question, but if you, yeah. So currently, I don't understand what your question is saying, but I can try rereading it more when I get to your reading. But yeah, P, I hope you're still here. How, or not how, has my crush noticed me? I feel like crushes honestly usually do. I mean, some people end up being like, completely oblivious to something, but yeah. Do I know Pi Day? Oh, that must be March 14th. That's so funny. It would sound like that I would love that day, but I don't. Well, yeah. No, I don't want to get into that, but like, aw. Yeah, 3.14. Pisces. My youngest son is a Pisces. Ooh. Yes, Pisces. When your youngest son was born, was there kind of just that vibe that he kind of has everything figured out somehow? Like very, very quickly able to just kind of do stuff? That's kind of what Pisces life is like. Just kind of really talented at things from just like the start. Alrighty. Yes. We'll see you when you get back, Stara. Thank you for all of this, the help as a mod. Okay, how's my crush noticed me? Yes or no? Ace of Swords. I'll say yeah. I'll just, as a yes or no, I'd say your crush has noticed you. So that's what I've got there. Yes, Cancerian. Cancel you. Hopefully you're still here. Can I see what's coming for me, please? To that look, the XXX Temptation look. Let's scan and girl version from this sound on YouTube, which is subliminals. To that look. So are you asking if you'll be able to change your looks to a specific person who's named XXX Temptation? Catches on very quickly, has a great memory. Yeah, that sounds about right. Want to know people's reactions. I see. To it when I change to it. I guess I'll search up what that is. XXX Temptation. I think I've heard that artist before. Okay. I think in just if I were to guess, publicly and people, obviously there could be judgmental and critical and harsh energies, but I do think there's going to be a lot of people that are just fine with you and accepting. Oh, oh, yay. I do get excited about other people's birthdays, though. That's so sweet. Happy birthday to your son. So, February 20th. Wow, that's the cusp of Aquarius and Pisces then. Oh, yeah, yeah. So he's on the cusp. Yeah. Whoa. You do give very Virgo vibes, by the way. Hi, Denise. Peace and blessings. Welcome back. Alrighty. I want to see reaction on being like skin girl version and looking like him. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I feel like I don't have a good way of answering the question, but I think it will hopefully be what you want it to be. And that's what I think. Denise, did we do a reading on the firefighting position and it really felt like you nailed the interview process and everything, but then it just didn't work out? But yeah, cancel you. Hopefully you're still here. No, the Emirates. Cancel you, King of Swords. What is coming for you? Birthday is the same as Michael Jackson. Lol. I'm like, when is Michael Jackson's birthday? August 29th. Whoa, that's cool. I have a sibling. I didn't realize my brother's birthday was close to that birthday. But I have a sibling whose birthday is August 30th. Should I ask a different? I think you're okay. I think your question is okay. That's just what I'm I genuinely I'm just kind of a very open-ended person. But yeah, cancel you. We're all seeing Seven of Swords and the Judgment cards. King of Swords, Seven of Swords, Judgment card. What is coming for me? And yeah, you can get cards, Amira. I was just letting you know kind of how I feel about it. And I think there's a few other people before I officially get to your reading. But yeah, we'll pull cards. Yeah, Canto, I feel like you are gonna suddenly hear from someone for an opportunity that you've been looking for a long time that's going to elevate your current reality. That's what I'm getting. And I think it's gonna happen really soon. I feel like it's been a long time in the process. So that's what I have for you. And I'm leaning towards that this is about career, but it doesn't have to be. Or like finances, you know? So let's see. Kiss JG, I hope you're still here. Welcome. No, not welcome coming. What's coming towards me in love? Please am a Taurus. Alrighty. What is coming towards you in love? Whoa. The Fool, something new. So if you've been wondering about reconnecting with that past person, I am leaning towards a new person, might be the energy or a fresh start, if anything. But I do think something new, the King of Wands, and possibly a fire sign. And the Hierophant card. And yeah, it's this person's coming towards you. I do think you are going to be staying on your path and doing the things that you want to be doing in life, the goals that you've got set in life. And I feel like you've accomplished a lot and that you're literally going to meet someone in terms of love just on your journey, just from the way you interact with the world. I think like either in your friend group or the connections that you just meet in life. I'm kind of getting that vibe in general. And that is a big way in which you manifest in general, but manifesting love specific. The Justice card, yeah. And I think it's like the right experience for you, whoever it is that you would be coming together with or coming towards in love. And then the Sun, yeah, a positive experience as well, something that would be beneficial to you. Mary the Aries, hello. And thank you to everyone for the likes. Yes, go ahead and drop your question below to get a free reading. I'm just scrolling through and doing the readings in order. So currently H is next. So yeah, H, I hope you're still here as well. What is the current energy between MB and I? Should I wait for them to reach out? Okay. All right, nice. Still here. So first, what is the current energy between MB and you? Your energy is the Seven of Wands. Their energy is the Magician. I think you've been not as receptive to their energy, perhaps. Like you've been putting up boundaries energetically and just sort of like about self-respect, maybe over something that happened. So let me know if that resonates. Hi, Fashion DIY. Aw. Alrighty. And then should you reach out, we get the King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, King of Swords. I think you are fine. I think maybe kind of just like when you feel ready, you can. But like kind of like the idea of just being, and if they want to communicate and reach out to you, then yay. But I'm getting generally more of kind of a passive feeling present in your own life, kind of an energy, and sort of focusing on whatever you want to be focusing on in your material world right now. That's what I'm kind of getting at. Yeah, trying to stay grounded and not chase. It's a pattern of mine. Yeah, this is exactly the vibe. So I think what you're doing right now is a good energy. What does the magician mean for their energy? That's a good question. I was getting that they do want this connection with you. I think you've put up boundaries, and in the ways in which they're used to the relationship or the connection playing out is how they want it to play out again. That's what I'm picking up on. That's what I think. Intuitively, I've been picking that up. So this is great validation. Wow. Yeah. When someone gets so used to the way of it going, they're like, oh, they'll come back, or oh, they always, come after me and apologize for all of the things that I did wrong. They'll say sorry for me hurting them. It'll all work out again, and I'll take them back for them taking me back. They get comfortable and used to a certain cycle of things. That's what I'm getting from the magician card. They're kind of expecting things to play out the same way. You're welcome, Sherry. And yeah, I think, Sherry, you asked the question, and I'm scrolling down to make sure I didn't miss it. Okay, yeah. So I still see your reading, Sherry. Just hard to trust your own intuition sometimes. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, you're welcome. And yeah, I think there's no rule book. I've dealt with someone where they kind of expect me to always kind of fix everything. And I think sometimes in the end I still ended up kind of doing the same things of putting in the effort that they should have put in, but over a course of time the person has kind of changed and grown, I'd say, and it's become a bit more balanced for me in the present moment. So just goes to show there is no exact rule of oh, don't chase or don't do this. Feel it out each day. Maybe today you feel like this, but maybe tomorrow you feel like repeating a cycle. Or you don't. Yeah. But currently I'm getting you don't feel like repeating a cycle. You're looking for growth. So yeah. Thank you, Fashion DIY. Yeah, you're welcome, everybody. It's about the lessons. H, what did you say your sun sign was? Did you say you're also Cancer sun sign? I don't remember now. If so, that's so funny. Yeah, I hope you're all having a good time. Thank you for liking this video. Oh, Gemini, Cancer. Oh, yes, as a Gemini can confirm. Yes. Cancer rising, Libra moon. Yeah. Whoa. That's really cool. I like that. Yeah, I think you can relate to the lesson learned. And that, yeah, nobody's perfect. And that things take a long time for people to fully change or grow. There's a lot going on internally. You got this. Alrighty. Jaleesa will be message me soon. You're welcome. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good time. I really like doing readings, to be honest. I really like going live and just hearing like, well, what is people's situation at? How are you doing? And hoping for the best. Page of Swords. I'm getting possibly that this person B might not be ready anytime soon. This person might be really focused on career or school, studies, or just trying to collect their thoughts on what to say. Page of Cups. I think it's that last one. I do think they'll like that they want to reach out, but they don't know what to say. So we'll be message soon. Three of Pentacles, kind of like sideways. Yes, sorry. Yeah, hope you're here. Or yeah, glad you're here. Getting into tarot yourself and really enjoying the process. Yay! Yeah, I think tarot is super cool. I think the time in which people get into it, it's pretty fun, honestly. It's also like real, like really, really real. Like it can be very emotional as with anything in life. But yeah. And the Judgment card. So soon. I'm optimistic that it could actually be soon, but that could like fall apart if they like don't follow through. But I think they've been planning on messaging soon and trying to be in the right place to grow and to like do what's next. This guilt card. Wow. Yeah. I think this person wants to be ready, but in honesty, they might not. Energy. Yeah, that might really be the energy of this person. So that's what I'm picking up on for some reason. Aw, thank you, Jasmine. Nice to meet you. Let's get one more card. Will be message you soon. Know it all. To me, I'm getting a bit of a vibe where it's I'm feeling like there's like a likeliness that it will happen. I just don't know about how soon. But maybe before the month is over or in the early part of this year. Makes sense. You're welcome. Yeah, I hope this person can really figure it out. I think this is that person that you've been really patient about. No, you're good, Jasmine. Between Edgar and you, pursue me more seriously. And yeah, I will do a reading. Hi, Seashell Case. Welcome back. I'm trying to do quick readings for everybody. Libra and Gemini, air signs. Steph! Yee. Yeah, and just letting everyone know, I was planning to be here for about an hour to about 2 hours. Um, so I might extend that to maybe like 2.5 hours. We'll see. Um, so I'm probably going to be closing the list pretty soon. But yeah, just letting you all know. Aw, miss him so much. Yeah, I really, really, really hope things work out with that person. Yeah, I think one of the things I hate the most out of like the journey, I know we shouldn't like hate things or whatever, but one of the things that really bothers me is like connections that were really good at some time in the past that like crashed or we drifted or like we used to be like this and then now there's like no contact and it's like I didn't even exist anymore to the person, like, and that hurts so much. And I also don't know what's going on with those types of connections. I still wonder, well, is that ever going to change? And I think like in the big picture of things, I think for some specific connections, probably. I feel like people can't stay the exact same forever. But people are people, you'll never know. But yeah, I'm sending good energy out there, really rooting for B to come around and for good things in life to come around too. Ah, you're welcome. I think I hear my cat. Okay. And then, yeah, in case you're wondering, Steph, Stara was here earlier. She said be right back, so I'm not sure if they're back yet. But yeah, it really does hurt. Does he miss me? Honestly, how could they not? Let's see. Ace of Pentacles. I think so. There's a connection. Of course, you can ask whatever you want. Honestly, if a question ever makes me really like uncomfortable, I usually do let it be known. But no, that makes sense to me to ask that. Honestly, this is kind of therapeutic for me right now because I've been having these reoccurring dreams over the last like month or so about a particular connection that like crashed and burned kind of many years back now, that I'm like, it just doesn't make sense to me to leave the connection in the state that it is in. I understand if the person doesn't want to revisit like becoming besties all over again, but like closure and like peaceful terms, like I feel like it makes sense to want that. So yeah, we'll see about people. But yeah, I'd say this person does. The Ace of Pentacles, like the what ifs, the Seven of Pentacles. I think, like, as weird as it is that people maybe take different approaches to things or want different things, I do think, like, in the grand scheme of things, that this person probably does think about a new beginning with you. And so I would say this person does miss you. The Knight of Swords. And there's probably a part of them or in his like heart where thinks or dreams about actually like returning and revisiting everything. So yeah, I'd say so. Eight of Wands. Yeah. I think this person does think about reaching out and like having a fresh start with you, starting something new in whatever form it may be. So I'm hopeful about that, but I'm also like, Wheel of Fortune, like open-ended, just kind of like these people might never come around, which really sucks. Yeah. But I think like for now, just like I think if you reach out at a point that you decide to in the way that you feel is right, even then, like the person might still not do anything, but it would at least put like that coin into the universe slot machine where you're like, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. So that is something you could do, though you might have already reached out. And then at that point, it's like, well, you tried, and now it's just kind of up to fate. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, that means a lot to me. I really do care because I just like, I don't know. As someone who invests in TV shows, characters, books, anime, manga, my own life, my loved ones in my life, and random strangers out and about, and just like in everyone and everything. The idea of like happy endings always is what I wish for everyone. Alrighty, so oh, I'm glad you saw your reading, Kanso. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad you found it, because yeah, I'm not in a space to create timestamps for when people miss reading, so I'm really, really glad you're able to go back and find the reading. Unblocked, but I've said nothing. I'd say that's one good step, and sit with that for a while. And maybe he'll actually reach out during that time. I think this person is going to eventually become aware that they've been unblocked. But yeah. Jasmine, thank you. Ah. Oh, thanks. And yeah, to everyone showing up right now, just letting you all know I am going to be heading out soon. So officially, the lists of saying I'm going to get to everyone is officially closed. So I'm just kind of getting to everyone that has already asked a question or for a reading at the time that it was open. Donations are always open, of course, and I'll prioritize your reading, and I'll do an extended reading as well. But otherwise, hopefully you catch me in the next live and I can do your reading for you. And we'll also see where I'm at time frame wise after I finish the list that I've done so far. So that is where I'm at. The squeak was the cat. Oh, Star, you're back. Oh wait, no. I'm looking at past messages. YouTube obsessed. Hi, Kim. Oh, I've missed you. And I might do readings for people that I had planned on doing in the past, like Kim. I would very much like to do a reading. Oh, Jasmine, thank you for donating. That's so sweet because you were on the list, but you donated anyway. That means a lot to me. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and do your reading. Let me scroll through and find Jenny Hernandez. Let me know if you're still here. I'm going to put up Jenny's question just so then I know where I'm at with the list. But I'm going to do your reading, Jasmine. So I'm going to scroll down and look for your reading. Yes, we will do a general reading. You got an A on the exam? Good job. Yes. I believe you're a Libra, right? I think I still remember your birthday is like September 22nd or something. I'm sorry, Margaret. I closed the list a few minutes, I think, before you got here. But after I finish all the readings, we'll see where I'm at time frame wise. And if I'm still available, I can reopen the free readings list. Yay! Good job, of course. And Benita, yes. So, wow. I know. I'll leave this part, but I'll scroll up. And Jasmine, if you want to repost your question, can also do that. I found it. Yes, your burning question. Where is this connection between Edgar and I really headed? Will he pursue me more seriously? I'm going to change my pinned message since the listing is closed right now. And donations are still open, of course, and I can always I'll make time for that because donations are very much appreciated. But I am going to be heading out soon regardless. So where is this connection between Edgar and I really headed? Will he pursue me more seriously? So yeah, let's look. Where is it headed? Pursue more seriously. And I'll just go ahead. Oh, yay! I just checked Cash App. Yes. Okay. And I'll pull a card from this deck as well. Yesterday, I don't know how he's feeling, so I'm just wondering where it's headed. He knows that you have feelings for him. And he knows I'm serious, but I did say that you're in no rush. And when you said that, was he kind of like, is he like, has he expressed that he's interested as well? And like kind of like flustered and excited, but shy and nervous, but like, is that kind of like the vibe? Sure of him. I know that sounds cautious. No, you're good. He hasn't expressed his feelings. He's poker face. That bothers me personally. But let's go ahead and pull some cards. I like people who are like open and honest about their feelings from the start. Haven't seen him since December. And then you spoke with him yesterday. The long story. Will he pursue me more seriously? We've got the Queen of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Hierophant card. Wow. I see. I feel like you're both kind of just like very self-focused individuals, been involved for 4 years. Yeah, living your separate lives, but you do have this kind of special connection. And then we've got this card and this card. There's definitely like a family vibe, like this person that you care about each other. You're definitely like friends. And there's like a blank slate there where there's like this open-ended energy where there's like potential for something to happen that you feel. But it would change things, of course. Career, but my heart's with him for sure. Closer than friends, though. Yeah, and then will he pursue you more seriously? The Justice card, the Wheel of Fortune card, and the Three of Cups card. I think it's still going to be more on like a friendly way. Like really close intimacy. whatever is closer than friends, but still like in the friend realm is what I kind of get. Let's see. Black Panther and this card. I see. I think like in the midst of the friendship that there could be like actually expressing or acting on romantic feelings. So I think it's very confusing because I think there is definitely something there. But this person, for whatever reason, is really, really good at suppressing those feelings. But I think those feelings are there. And I think, yeah, he may pursue more time together with you as friends and like spending quality time. And that in one of those quality times, if you have like more one-on-one time, basically, that there actually may be like something like acting on like passion and feelings type of a thing. That's what I get. So that's kind of what I'm vibing with the cards. And that might have happened in the past as well. You can just tell he has feelings for you, but you're just confused. Yeah. Want a relationship, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if this person is relationship material. I think, let me know if that described him really well. If it was like, doesn't act on feelings for a long time and like, or like any of that, but then like, there might be suddenly moments where when you're close, where things get like passionate. Or if you've never been passionate with each other, then this is something that might be happening or like the road that things could go down. So that's kind of what I'm picking up on. Five of Earth. He has a lot of love for you. Five of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. Yeah, I feel like commitment-wise, this person might not be quite there. And then 10 of Pentacles. But in the long run of things, this person could be a genuine part of your community. Want a family and a husband. But what does Edgar want? Like, has he opened up about that? Let's see. Community. Wow. Dark matter. Yeah, I'm getting like you or someone who really wants to come together with people. And I feel like Edgar is someone who's really working alone and really going at it alone for some reason. Yeah, they didn't want to settle down quite yet. So I think if you just want different things out of life, then yeah, he did say he liked being single. These are all signs of, I mean, liking being single is fine. Like, there was also a lot of my independence when I had been single that was like, that I miss. There's a lot of aspects that I miss. But in terms of like, for a partner, for a relationship, it is a red flag for that. Like, it's not a red flag as a person to enjoy being single. But in terms of like relationship material, I would say it is a red flag because then it's like literally wanting something different. He's going through things. Hi, Johnny13. So unfortunately, I've closed the listing for now because I'm going to be heading out soon. I will take donation readings still and prioritize those, but in terms of the free readings right now, I've closed the listing. But hopefully, you can catch me in another live stream. The Moon card, Pisces. I do think you've got a really, really strong, like deep connection with this person, though. But this is going to be like a long. Oh, okay. Yeah, Jasmine, let me know when you're back. Hopefully, I remember the train of thought I was going to say. I'll just say it now in case I forget. But this is going to be like a long journey regarding this. Okay, you're back. Cool, cool. Yeah. Like the Moon card, Pisces, I feel like this is a really strong connection. But in terms of everything making sense and how it'll work out, it is something that I feel will take a long time with this person. I think this is a very special connection. I think if it's really meant to work out, that at the time that he may be ready for that, you will still be ready for that too, basically. And if you're not in any rush right now and don't feel like you need to be in a relationship with, like a romantic relationship with anyone at this time, and that you're very like content with the relationship you have with Edgar. Sorry, I'm noticing my pixelated quality's gone down, so hold on a second. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping for the two of you as well. Yeah. I just think it'll take a while, probably, and usually, eventually, people end up, no matter how strong a connection, no matter how strong the love, because love, when you feel it, is already just infinitely strong. Regardless of that, even being super amazing, as time goes on, people get tired of waiting. We can't do it forever. So, what I would say to Edgar is like, time is ticking, like, but also no pressure, but time is also ticking. Yeah, being impatient. I think there's nothing wrong with that, personally, Jasmine. Hi, Riaz, Gadar. So unfortunately, my free readings are closed officially because I'm going to be heading out pretty soon. But hopefully, you can catch me in the next one. Did tell him I spoke my truth. Thought it was over, but then he came back. He did say he missed me. Yeah. So, yeah. Told him I miss him too. Oh, on Valentine's Day. Yeah. Maybe try making plans to meet up with him in person and see if things actually develop or change, or if he ends up doing the same things. Oftentimes, when a long time passes from a connection that I've had strong connection with, when I meet them in person again, it speaks measures about where you're at in life and if it's the connection you're looking for in that moment. Yeah. So, yeah. Hopefully, he's willing to make plans with you to meet in person. And yeah, I'm rooting for him because it's like, this could be a really good thing. Since December. Yeah, so it's been a few months now. That's not too long of a time either, so you've seen him recently. Neptune, Pisces, Page of Swords. Is he a water sign by chance? Or are you a water sign? But it feels like forever when he wants to meet. Yeah, if you were born in like late June, early July, that would be like Cancer placements. October 4th. Oh, you're a Libra. June 3rd, Gemini. Oh, yeah, you were telling me this earlier. Yeah, both air signs. And I think you're 28 and Edgar is 32. I think, yeah, I think if you're willing to be patient with this situation, but also kind of try and like really go for it with the relationship, it's possible. But yeah, where would I say your connection is headed? I do think it's like currently it's still like a friend vibe, but like heading towards actually meeting up, having a good time. And I feel like you're going to have a good time meeting up. And then I think like the energy and the passion is going to charge. And I think something may actually happen from meeting up in terms of like expressing actually expressing like passion, feelings, maybe Edgar realizing that it is actually safe to love and that like it's kind of all we've got going for us here on earth. Like we're only going to be here for however long. It's like kind of, I don't know. So I think he's probably realizing that. So yeah, I would say try and meet up. I'd say try and be patient for that. See what meeting up is like. See if something happens, and then you'll have your answer. But I do think there's like potential lingering in the air. Right now, had me earplugged. Wait and see, and just continue being yourself. Yeah, you're not doing anything wrong. I definitely think it's the Edgar person who's been needing to learn the most in terms of this dynamic between the two of you. We all have lessons to learn. We all have growth and processing of feelings and thoughts, emotion, everything. But yeah, in terms of this particular dynamic between the two of you, I'd say Edgar is the one who's had a lot to learn about life and love and gratitude and not missing out on a good thing. Yeah. Oh, hi, Michael. Cute. Well, that's sweet. My boyfriend's here, and he's a Libra too. Yeah. You're welcome, Jasmine, and thank you for donating. It means a lot to me. Yes, this was a pleasure. I really like your energy. I feel you're very open-minded and like you're just like very good at being where you are at and then hearing the energy, the information, and not letting it sway you too much and staying kind of balanced in wherever you're at. And then like taking those steps forward, seeing what happens in life and growing. I think that energy is really cool. Oops. OMG, Libras unite. There's a lot of Libras here right now. Yeah, I hope that works for you too. I feel like there's actually a good shot. So I really, really hope that Edgar is ready soon. Feelings are so hard. Okay. All right, I'm officially going to read for Jenny Hernandez, our Javier, and I over. You too, Jasmine. Take care. And I hope to see you in another live stream. You can also check out my readings on my channel. Knight of Wands. So, Jenny, I'm not sure if you're still here. Five of Wands. The Eight of Swords. I'd say in a literal sense, maybe you two have ended things, but that you're both still stuck on the connection, that there's still a lot of conflict there, that life is not just like energy attachments don't just work like that. When people don't actually figure things out or grant closure between themselves and another, that lingers. Yeah. I think there's some connections where it's like we need to do that. But I think in terms of like love situations or just connections that we meet in life later on, like it almost feels pointless having those like uh connections that never find closure. And there's a lot, 99.9% of those connections will basically kind of stay like that. At least that's what I've seen so far. But I I'm kind of counting on some of the connections to maybe figure it out. Because yeah, the energy lingers no matter how much cord cutting you do on your own. That's what I think. But yeah, life is also transformative. But I would say that you're not, that Javier and you are not just like 1,000,000% over. I'd say like finding a sense of closure is still in the works and is important to your journey for both of you. That's what I think. My cat. Benita. Benita, let me know if you're. Kim, OMG, cat. Yeah, Benita, let me know if you're still here. What are AJ's true intentions towards me? Yay! Six of Swords. They want peace. They want peace in their life. So if they've been reaching out to you or communicating, I think it's that they just want things to be peaceful for everybody, for you, for them. King of Pentacles. But if this person hasn't reached out to you and like you kind of have went separate ways, this person is wanting peace in the sense of moving on. Just kind of let me know. If I were to guess, Queen of Wands, yeah, this person is wanting peace for themselves, but also for you. Like, but maybe to like move in the direction that they're going in and to kind of like just see what's out there in life. Oh, a new guy. Okay, okay. So then you might be seeing what's out there in life. I think in that case, AJ has moved away from a stressful situation and they're hoping to find something more peaceful, pushing to meet up. Oh, on Valentine's Day. Being weird about it. He might just be a weird person then. But I do think the person is probably the type that are like, hey, I come in peace. Like, I didn't mean anything bad from that. What's so weird about that? Even if it's kind of like weird. Sorry, what is true? I don't remember anymore. Yeah, what is my advice for you? I think my advice for you is like, take it slow then with this person. Page of Pentacles, keep growing community. Maybe he's cool as a community member, but if you're looking for someone really, really understanding, yeah, oh, Kim, yeah. I think AJ's intentions are sincere. He's just weird. Yeah. 10 of Wands. Yeah, I would take it slow then and see by getting to know this person if how you feel more over time. Ace of Pentacles. I do think you're willing to give this a chance, though. And the Page of Swords, yeah, just kind of see what's up. And the Magician card, yeah. Because this is kind of like who you've met next on your journey. You're welcome, Benita. Okay. Sherry, let me know if you're still here. Amira, if you still want to get a reading as well, you're also on the list. Loyal to Lauren, hi again. I'm so sorry. I actually am going to be heading out in a few minutes. I closed the listing, so I'm just doing a few of the readings that I was going to do with people before I head out. Alrighty, yeah. Hopefully we can do a reading next time. Let me see. All right, yeah, I see your reading as well. Okay. Sherry, who's coming towards me in love, please? All right, I'm going to try and tune into like a particular like sun sign. Who's coming towards you in love? I would say maybe an air sign. And someone who's currently trying to grow either in their business or they're going to school, taking classes, very, very focused on their path. But I think they're also wanting to come together in love. So this person should be available as well and like actually wanting a relationship. I do think with that kind of energy, they should expect to get steered off course and for a lot to happen if they actually get involved into like a commitment. because relationships kind of change a lot for people who are on their like independent path of goals. But in my opinion, love is worth it. But yeah, so that's what I'm getting for you. That it could very well be like an air sign. We're also getting the Hanged Man, which is kind of like water energy. So funny. Sorry, because yeah, this is yeah. But 10 of Wands. We're getting all like a well-rounded chart. So yeah, this is someone who's like still trying to get started in life and they've got a lot of skills, but in this kind of corrupt world, very, very, very challenging to apply those skills and really like flourish. So that's going to be who this person is what I feel. And Six of Pentacles, I think they are going to do their version of what is a mutual exchange. They will be very big into giving what they are receiving. So I think this is a person who will be trying to practice reciprocity a lot, and they're kind of waiting for someone to make that effort towards them, and that they are tired of making all these efforts towards people and never being met halfway. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So I think that's who's coming towards you in love. That's what I have for you, Sherry. And I think we might have done a similar reading before in the past. Hi, Sin. So unfortunately, I've closed the list at this time. I will take donation readings, but for the free readings, I've closed the list because I actually need to head out pretty soon. So if I keep adding people, I basically won't end up getting like leaving and like doing my other plans. Do you know them? Six of Swords. I think there's always going to be those people that you know where that energy lingers and there's potential. But I think this is about meeting someone new. Unless if there's someone that you've been really developing like a relationship with already. It doesn't have to be romantic, but like that you've just been getting close with, that this dynamic matches, that they've been very open about that you've been putting energy into that relationship and they've been like, wow, finally, someone who makes these efforts. I think it's whoever that describes. So if that sounds like someone you know, there's that potential there, but it's not like a all eggs in one basket type of thing. It's like anything is, it's like, I think as long as, okay, so it doesn't sound, yeah. So I'm leaning towards the new person energy. And I think it will end up being like that dynamic. There's no like set in stone future, but just kind of like, if I were to guess, it's gonna be something like that. But it could be something different. But like generally like what you mean to each other is probably gonna be something deep and meaningful on that type of level. All right, no worries. Yeah, maybe next time I'm live, Sin. So Mira, basically, what would happen? Eight of Swords, King of Wands. I think you would free yourself from something. It would be a very freeing experience, and it would be a lot of fun. I think you would get a lot of positive reactions from it based off of what you were saying you were looking for out of that question. And I think it would be a nice fresh start for your journey, your expression of self, your identity, things like that. So that was really what I was getting earlier, just when I was kind of asking you about what you meant. But yeah, more recognition perhaps. Denise, let me know if you're still here. Do I think they will rehire you again? I think it was like where like you left on good terms, but they just weren't getting back to your email. Or is that still someone else's energy? Regardless, 5 of Cups. I think it might be time to like shift into a new direction. The King of Wands. And apply the skills that you may have learned at that former job and find maybe a higher paying job, higher paying position, or a better work environment for you. But that's what I'm getting. 7 of Cups. Yeah, my cat really is wanting something from me. She's trying to be patient. I can tell. She's like, oh, you're busy. Okay. I'll be back. Hopefully. She's making it known that she wants to hang out. So fortunately, I do have to go really, really soon. But yeah, I think keep looking for new opportunities, Denise. It's really confusing, but I think the right place will appear for you. I think you were on the right track when you applied to like a new job, basically. So yeah. Oh, thank you all. My cat is very cute. Hi, Rhonda. Welcome back. Unfortunately, I've closed the listings at this time because I've got to head out. But hopefully next time we can do a reading. Mary, the Aries, let me know if you're still here. Hi, Denise. Yeah, go ahead and scroll back like a few minutes or so. See if that reading resonated with you. Unfortunately, I don't have enough time to go more in depth, but pretty much whatever messages I had is kind of what I have for you. Oh, Kim, since you left to university. I hope you can go back and visit and see your cat soon. He refuses to talk to me when he actually sees me. What the heck was the energy between that person and you? 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm curious how that's happening, or like what is this situation more like? How does he harass you or interact with you and talk to you, and then how does he actually see you and then doesn't talk to you? Is it like you go to like a class together and that's where you see each other, or is it like he harasses you, asking you to meet up, and then you eventually say yes, and then you meet up and then he doesn't talk to you? So I guess I'm just a little bit confused by this situation. But where is he energetically? 9 of Pentacles. I'm getting like a bit of a confident vibe. The 7 of Swords, where he feels like he can do this and reach you kind of whenever he wants. Page of Cups. But I'm not getting like a malicious vibe or anything. I am getting like a crush vibe, maybe like an immature, crushing kind of a vibe. It doesn't make it okay, of course, but I am getting that. Might be the thing. Ace of Pentacles. And yeah. I feel like this person does want something, like a relationship, but the Star card, and that they have a better time talking about that like from afar, but then like maybe in person closes up. So that's what I'm getting is the energy, but I don't know. So yeah, hopefully if you end up wanting a reading again in the future, just let me know. That's what I'm getting. Oh, she's my world. Okay, though, got school to distract me. Yes, focus on the task at hand. It'll be okay. I think that makes a lot of sense. I'm very emotional about my loved ones and animals. Alrighty. Fashion DIY. Let me know if you're here. Just what's my crush feeling towards you in the future? Three of Pentacles, like a teamwork vibe, willing to work on something together. You might know this person from school, so you might end up on like a group project together. And then the Chariot, moving forward, moving towards that, wanting to work together somehow. So you might end up in a class together, or however it is that you know each other, where you end up in a situation where you can actually work together and express feelings and become closer, perhaps. So there's a chance of that, is what I'm kind of getting. So that's what I have for you. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like fate may very well bring you together. Obviously, anything is possible in life, so I don't want to like, I'm not trying to raise expectations here. But that's just kind of what I get for that situation. The year of the rabbit started running high. I'm like, yeah, actually, yeah, when I think about it, ever since Lunar New Year, a lot has kind of changed for me. I still go back and forth, of course, as a Pisces, but I have been more in pursuit of things. So that's what I'll say about that. Patricia, hopefully you're still here, or that you end up reading this at some time. What are the Scorpio's feelings towards me? King of Swords. Okay. Five of Swords. Counters the attack with the Charizard. That's true. High plants. And the Six of Wands. Yeah, I think this person, like, actually does have, like, a heart about you, has feelings, but tends to get in their head a lot and stay, like, cold and practical a lot. And then they beat themselves up over it for not being more expressive how you are. So I think this person maybe compares themselves to you a lot. Like, wow, this person's so expressive and open and like has charisma. I'm like somehow like not. So I think there's maybe some sort of like that energy going on. So I think this person looks up to you, wants to kind of be more like you, but in a like role model way, but also accepting ourselves is important. So I'd say this person has like romantic feelings then, or like that there's a real bond there, a real connection. Yeah, I got the Queen of Cups and then the Lover's card. So yeah, that's what I'd say about that. Amal, how does D feel about me? Secretly intimate. Yeah, Yeah, I was never scared of tarot cards. I actually never heard about tarot cards until 2018. Yeah, I didn't know there. Like, I knew like fortune cards, fortune readings, and like flipping cards over, and I thought they were like playing cards, like a standard deck of playing cards, like the hearts, the spades, the clove, or something. I don't even know. Like fortune. I just didn't know that there were like a specific deck with specific cards, and that there was minor arcana, major. I didn't know any of that. And I didn't know they were called tarot cards at all until 2018. Oops. And wow, that was only like 5 years ago. Yay! Hi, Amal. Yeah, I'm glad you're still here. So how does D feel about me? The Knight of Pentacles. I think this person is open to seeing you more, but I think this is a very free spirit person. They are looking for love, but they're also like so free spirited that even when they run into connections, they still just kind of keep going because they feel like they just need to keep walking. Very, very independent kind of energy. Eight of Swords. But they care about you. Yeah. And the Ace of Swords. Yeah. I would say this person has feelings about you. Yeah. And then they're not moved on from you if you guys maybe broke up or something. Still care about them. Yeah. Wow. Sorry. It's synchronistic. I was kind of thinking like, yeah, if something had happened, like he's not over it. Whoa. That is cool. Four of Cups. And yeah, I think he doesn't realize that there's still a potential like connection with you, like an offer. And he's focused on the past of what didn't work out and is disappointed about it and is stuck on that and not realizing that there could still be a potential in the future with you. The Two of Wands. Yeah, no, you're not fully forgotten. I think, yeah, this person doesn't want to actually move on from you, but they might feel like it's what's best because they want to take care of themselves, basically. Does get very stuck. Ooh, Lover's card. Yeah, they really want to find love, so I'd say if you like Valentine's Day, you just really missed him. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't just you. This person was reminiscing and feeling nostalgic as well. Let's get advice. Just one advice card. Death and rebirth. Through things being over, do you feel like restarting things? And if not, then like, yeah, this is just a part of transformation basically and processing and working through like what's happened. But you definitely both still matter to each other. May 2018, tried tarot cards for the first time. July 2019 and July 2018 had your spiritual awakening. Was in August, not long before you turned 18. Whoa! So does this mean your year is that you were born in 2000? My sibling's born in 2000. But he's stuck, as you said. You're welcome. Yeah. So yeah, it may not be over quite yet between the two of you. Like, possibly, if this person can unstuck himself, that would be nice. 2000 liner. Okay. I'm still here. Yeah, I got a notification on my streaming that I disconnected, but it seems like I'm still here. So, but now the web page isn't loading up all the way. Oh, there we go. Just met a lot. Oh, no, you're good. Yeah. There are people who are really good, I guess, at moving on from the past. I'm not one of those people. The past very much still matters to me. Well, I'm also really good at it, but I'm not like one of the people who are very, very strongly for like when it's over, it's over. Like, I'm very open ended. I go back to things a lot. Oh, I'm glad. Thanks, Amal. I wish my Libra sword works for that, but my hugs are stronger. You too. Yeah, exactly. I think it's what makes us human. I think there's nothing wrong with that. And I think it's the people from the past who don't make any changes whatsoever. I think that's what's wrong with it. Not that I don't, that's what's wrong with it. Not you or us, where we actually care and try to make efforts still with past connections. Like, yeah, love is love, unconditionally. We're not the ones pretending that connections that we fell in love with the first time, that suddenly we fall out of love ever. In truth, when you love something or someone, you just do. And then it's just like a truth. And it doesn't change. In terms of what you want out of something or some connection, yeah. But the love itself, like, no. Yeah, they are so harsh about that. But I need to feel feelings sometimes. Exactly. And then at the same time, they're like, well, chase your dreams, never give up. But then if you want to apply that to like a connection that means the world to you, they're like, whoa. Don't you think you should move on? It's like, wait, what? It's like, let's face it, chasing any dream, even if that dream is a really important person or connection, is going to be full of ups and downs, and how we feel will change depending on how much we maybe get heartbroken or this or that. And obviously, we don't want to feel heartbroken or get that to happen. But I'd say better than pretending we don't care anymore when we do care, pretending that we don't have feelings anymore when we do have feelings, and so forth. Very true contradiction, right? Yeah. Seashell Case, let me know if you're still here. Steph, I'm curious if you're hanging out here still. We'll probably talk after this. I'm probably going to figure out some food first. Maybe go see Michael, let's see if my roommates are here. Yeah. Absolutely, Amal. You're welcome. Oh, Michael. Hi. Recently received good karma from loving people unconditionally in past connections. Oh, that's so good to hear because yeah, I'm doing that right now about a particular past connection. So I hope I receive some good karma out of that. Whether it's like the person actually reaches out to me or like just universally good stuff happens in my day, I'll take it. Because yeah, I've recently kind of transformed a lot about some particular connections. Hi. Thank you. And yeah, I hope everyone can have like really, really cute relationship as well, if that is what they are wanting, of course. Alrighty. I think that was everyone. And then Kim. Kim, you're the last reading. So, general reading. Yeah. I also wanted to do a reading for Stara and then Steph, but I'm not sure if they're here. Oh, give me a general reading. Okay, let me come up with something. General reading. We're going to focus in on a lot of things. Generally, where are you at? Generally, what is your goal? Generally, where are things going? Some general advice and a love message and a career message. So hopefully I remember that. Where you're at, goals, where are things going, general advice, love message, career message. Okay. Generally where you're at is Queen of Cups. Very receptive right now. A lot of things maybe actually lining up, manifesting. Your intuition about where things were going has proven to be on point. You're like very trusting that where things are going is really good and that everything's going to work out. So very, very positive energy. Your goal, Page of Wands, to really accomplish whatever you're doing right now. So obviously this is about your school right now, any sort of passion or pursuits that you want out of life, career-wise, some to like be able to live here on planet Earth. Cancer moon. Oh, that's really good. A Libra sun, Cancer moon. Yeah, this is like your Cancer moon. That's true. And then where things are going, Seven of Swords. That is going to be a slower journey. I think where things are going right now in the near future is going to be still, it's like step by step, bit by bit. It's kind of a surprise, but I think it's going somewhere really good. Okay. Oh, thank you, Stara. Yeah, I really liked these readings today. Capricorn Rising. Oh, you're going somewhere really good. I think Capricorn Rising is good. Very balanced chart. Yeah, Cancer Moon, Capricorn Rising is very interesting. Those are the two halves to the same coin type of thing. Those are like the counterparts. Going with the flow since I got to where I want to be. Yes. Yeah, when we kind of get where we want to be, it adds more motivation into the melting pot of energy. Yeah, Capricorns are great. I agree. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Alrighty. So where you are, goals, where things are going, general advice for you. King of Cups, just really be in that present energy, be where you are. Literally all of like where you are right now, that is your advice. Keep doing it. Being in that energy is really good for you at this time. Yeah, that was really cool in terms of like confirmation. I sometimes forget how much I love doing spreads instead of just flipping cards, but no, I like just flipping cards too. Well, thank you everyone for the likes. Alrighty, love message, career message. So your love message is the Hanged Man. The career message is the Six of Swords. Alrighty, so I'm getting like, yeah, right now you're more focused on career. Love life is kind of just like where it's at. And I think you're trusting that process. And I feel like career life and focusing on your journey and getting to a really good spot for yourself here on earth, like environment wise, some real stability, creating like a home for yourself where you're like feeling really good. I think as you go into that, it's going to be easier for love life to move forward. So I think right now you're like kind of just like, I don't know. I get the feeling like I know like being at a university means that there's a lot of people and usually a lot of people in the same kind of age range as you, type of thing. But you might really still feel like whoever you're looking for might be farther out there in the world, type of a sensation. Like, yeah. A lot of people in school might not be in the same like energy as you are in terms of awareness, maturity, things like that. Um, but you could still meet some really cool people. But yeah, I'm just getting at this moment in time, there's something about shifting your perspective when it comes to your love life. Um, and still needing to like move towards a better spot where you feel more secure in your career life, in your just like reality. Came back, now I'm confused, I'm nosy, lol. Hi LA. Yeah, I'm just doing a general reading for YouTube Obsessed. Yeah. Young, exploring, adulting. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. People in universities are usually doing that. I just wasn't doing any of that. When I was going to college, like, I don't know. I just felt like the same. I wasn't like, whoa, I'm in college. I'm growing up, guys. Like, I was like, no. Like, I have to keep doing this. I don't know. My experience with college it wasn't necessarily negative. It just wasn't for me. But like in the school itself, they're older. People where I live are kind of young, so they're older. Yeah, yeah. It might feel more of like just like scholarly vibes than of like just like peers, and everyone's just trying to like pass like exams. Yeah, high school 2.0. Yeah, yeah. You're probably at school to just kind of like. I think whatever your specific goal about your career is, you're like, I'm here for that, and kind of that only. Like not here to relive and get sucked back into like school family like life where it's like this is reality. It's like, so I feel like you're doing a good job not getting sucked into that. Yeah. Where like the cliques and the people and the like these teachers, which teachers are popular, which teachers aren't. Like, no. Yeah, I never liked any of the school dynamics. Alrighty. I'm really hungry, everybody. Hi. Hi, Rennie. I'm good. I'm actually doing pretty good. A seashell case. I think I missed your reading. That's so strange. Like I scrolled through. Um, I'm actually about to head out, Rainy. The list is closed, but hopefully, um, you'll catch me in the next live. Hi, seashell case. I think you didn't miss your seashell case. Maybe I'm trying to find what good things. Yeah, here. Let's do your reading now. I think I missed it because I did a reading for Sherry, who also has like the teal profile picture. But yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, thank you for messaging because yeah, I would have missed that. Oh, you're welcome, Kim. Love you too. Alrighty, what good things do I see coming for you? All right, let's do a similar reading. Yes, it's been a while. Yeah, but I'm trying to be back more often. Alrighty, where are you at? What good things are? So things are developing in your life right now. Seashell case is what I'm getting. I think you're not really sure what you want and how you want to move forward, but for now, just stick to the like what's in front of you, the task at hand. Yes. 10 of Wands. And I do think you're going to be moving. Like, I think you might actually move. Or leaving one thing behind and going to the next in life. But right now, yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. This is going to happen naturally on its own. You kind of, yeah, you don't need to like shift where you're at right now. I'm getting a lot of energy coming through of like just doing what you're doing abroad, hopefully. I think so. I think you're very like set in what you want. It sounds like you want to go abroad, so I would say yes. I'd say like you may be confused or unsure about if you'll get there, but I do think like you're just gonna do it. Like in reality, for a lot, not for everybody, but for a lot of people, like the biggest thing that bars us from going where we want is money. That's like the number one thing. So I'm getting if you can work on a game plan, if you finances and numbers and budgeting is all not necessarily your number one forte, meeting a good connection that can do that could also help you set goals or get more grounded and see the realism behind your dream or your goal. Like a lot of people feel like, oh, with the way I spend money, like I don't see how I'm going to get to this place, but it could be creating a money goal for yourself where you budget and you start figuring out how much would I need to go and make this happen? How much do I make right now? And realizing, oh my gosh, I can make this happen. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's what I have for you. That's really cool. Like that, a lot of readings lately were like love related, and then like I did this reading and then I felt kind of like saying that for some reason based off the cards, and it does seem to be like the energy and the focus. It's really, really cool. I like tarot. Good night, Kim. Yes, money. Yeah, I'm gonna be setting some goals to leave and to move and to travel abroad in the near future. Yes, it will be better. Alrighty. Wish you all the best. Oh, love and light. Oh, thank you for liking. In love or something. Valentine's Day sucked. Yeah. I had a no, I slept. I slept the entire Valentine's Day. But I hope we all can have a good Valentine's Day next year. I hate commercialized things, like going to the grocery store and hearing all of the like things. I'm just like, it, yeah, sucks the life out of love. I don't know. It's frustrating. Capitalizing on love, like capitalism, capitalize on anything. Anyways, yeah, I really hope that next year can be really, really cool for you too, LA. That's been on my mind, that like it's supposed to be a good day for everyone, but it's like really not. Yeah, definitely, Stara. Stara says it can be a bit triggering sometimes too. Yeah. Like I was even still really triggered by all the like commercials coming up about it. But yeah, the day has passed and there's still time for developments and for things to happen in progress and your own growth. Like, does not have to be rushed. Even if we want to rush ourselves, we do not have to. We can all go the pace we're going. Yes, peace, peace. Meanwhile, internally, though, I'm like about to rush and try and do something in terms of my journey. I'm really trying to force something to get stuff going because I'm like, I really, really want things to shift into a very positive direction for me. But yeah, I think affirmations reminding ourselves that it's okay to be where we are and to go our own pace are still important. But yeah, alrighty. Love and light to you all, and everyone, wishing you a good night or day, whatever the time is. And Stara, thank you for all the help as a mod and the support in general. And curious where your situation's at, because I know we didn't really get to do a reading this time. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in and for the likes. This really goes a long way for the channel. So yeah, keep engaging with me, audience. I appreciate it. Oh, happy she. Hi. And Deepika, I think. I hope you are too. Thank you for tuning in. I'm about to head out. Hopefully we can catch up soon. I was actually saying to the channel that I'm opening up my schedule again for private readings. So yeah, if anyone wants to book one with me, if you want to book one at all or email me and do another reading, you can. No pressure though. If you want to catch me live next time, hopefully I'm here at the right time for you. But yeah, we'll connect next time. Yeah, I hope things de-stress because yeah, I'm currently going through the stressful times. But the stress has been alleviating for me. It's like 5% more like alleviated. I still have like 95% to go, you know? Alrighty. Well, I'll talk to you all later. I'm gonna go get food. I'm so hungry. Or rather, I think I have to make food, but yeah. Alrighty. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Oh, Michael. Yeah, Michael, if you can get up and come over here. Yeah, I miss you. Alrighty. Thank you, Deepika. Yeah, I will. Yeah. If we end up doing a reading in a private video, I'll kind of update you on what's going on. I've kind of made a decision to not share personal updates when I'm live or publicly hanging out with everyone because you never know who's watching type of a thing. But in like a private conversation, like yeah, I can always kind of like catch up a little bit with people. But yeah, alrighty. Overall, I am feeling quite well, so I hope you're feeling well too, Deepika. Hope to hear from you soon. Yeah. Alrighty.